are starting at the bottom with, this is stupid.
You might need to do this by yourself. I don't think you can handle this.
Just start. Might as well just go with what the situation is, right?
I think that's perfect. Okay. Actually. Yes. So let's talk about your bad mood today. So even though you and I are really connected and we help other couples with trying to create thriving and flourishing relationships, every marriage, every relationship has its challenges. It's not butterflies and roses every single day.
It's butterflies and rainbows is the term.
Butterflies and rainbows. And so today, I think you and I are both off a little energetically, right? I'm not feeling very well. I think I'm coming over off of a cold. I'm congested or allergies. What do you have going on?
He's saying, so what's your excuse?
No, but maybe you're more comfortable with talking about what's going on.
Yeah, I am on my period, and it's just a bad one, and I can't seem to kick my funk. I'm in such a wretched mood. We were supposed to record a bunch of video today, and every topic just
doesn't sound good, right? You don't really want to talk about it.
Right.
So, getting aside from us working together and sometimes having to power through these things, like maybe we could write today or whatever else.
Yeah. Or sometimes you just do it.
For the people watching this video, really want to know, well, how do we navigate some of these challenging situations when neither one of us is at our best, so that we don't actually want to rip each other's faces off.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, number one is I have to be aware starting the day, right? Like, hey friends, everyone, announcement, mommy's in a bad place.
Right, it's communicating your needs,
yes,
right?
I'm not feeling I'm not optimal today.
Yeah. So everyone be aware.
Right.
This does a couple of things. What I think is wonderful is it does state your needs, it states your boundaries, and it also lets everybody know that if for some reason you kind of get snappy or triggery, that it's not about them, right?
Right. Yes.
They could be doing something that's a little bit irritating, but on a better day you'd probably just brush it off.
Yeah.
But all the same, you can go. I could go navigating my day knowing that you've told me, hey, this is not a great day for me. I can do a couple of things. I can respect those boundaries a lot better than I probably would. And I can also know that you're just not feeling well and it's not really about me.
Right.
So. Yeah.
And then number two is exactly like what you just said, is that you choose to then have grace for me for the most part.
Yeah. For the most part.
Yeah, there's already been a couple times today where you're like, okay.
Like, you need to get it together.
Did I say that to you?
No, I think I said that to you.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. I know it sounds like you, but you're rubbing off. See, and then we rub off on each other.
Use the same lines.
Yeah.
So it is we all get like this. Every single one of us has an off day. The other thing that I thought about today is, okay, so we have these videos to do, we have a podcast recording in about an hour, and, this list of stuff to do. Okay, what do we not have to do? We're doing the podcast interview. Thankfully, it's with friends of ours that,
they will understand.
We can start with, hey, Brandy's in a bad place. But, definitely, like, some things are getting tabled today,
Yeah.
I got all fans for video's happening now. But
and you just, you can't get too frustrated about it, right? I think, in the past, maybe you and I would say, I was so attached. Here's the attachment thing attached. You had this expectation of being able to do this today, and you just can't.
Right.
So what can we do?
Yeah.
On days
be nice, have grace, communicate, and redesign.
Yeah.
Or push through, and like sometimes in some things, like podcast interview, right? I'm gonna pull up my big girl panties, and I'm still gonna do the video. Period. It's gonna happen.
And a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
A lot of gratitude. Gratitude every day, but I feel more gratitude even for you in days like this when I know you're not at your best. I'm not at my best, and
Yeah. I think the other thing with this is, we now have had a long time of me communicating the feelings that I experience when I go through these moments, and how it's hard on me too. Like, I don't want to feel grumpy. I don't want to feel like this. And, having that conversation with you and with the girls, I think that gives you guys an opportunity to have a little bit more empathy for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It just brings us closer in the end.
Yeah.
And I get to know you and understand you a lot more than if I was sitting here wondering, what did I do wrong? What did I do?
It's nothing to do with you.
Right.
Although I am more nitpicky about the little things he does.
Yeah.
Just a side note.
Her perfectionist comes out even more. Which
Control.
Is okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, just
control.
do it.
Perfectionist.
Just do it.
Part of why I feel like I want you on here, though, for this part, is like men's perspective. How can
Is
we
this
do
a
that?
women's group?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, what
Yeah.
are dudes thinking?
Right.
Like, how can they get more sex? All that kind of stuff. Because that's what I'm hearing. How do I get my wife to want to do it with me more?
No. How
Like,
do you
need
give
to
the
be
women?
more attractive.
How do you give the women advice?
Oh, how do you give women advice?
Yeah.